Hello Stock Fox family, I'm Stock Fox and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be bringing to you an update on Mara, Riot, and HUT 8 mining. So this is going to be a mining update and all three of these plays are plays that I currently own in my portfolio. Now, before I get started, anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, sell, hold, or trade any type of stock or cryptocurrency. So let's go ahead and get right into it here. As you know, if you are currently invested in the market right now, especially in the crypto space, in regards to Riot, HUT, and Mara, we are experiencing some lulls. As they like to say, the crypto winter is upon us, right? So the question is what exactly are you doing right now? Are you basically deciding that, this is going to be too much, the swings are too much, the lows are too much for you to stay in? Are you anticipating Bitcoin making a full recovery and a rebound, and we're going to see some higher highs here real soon? Are you wanting to get, have you gotten out already? Please leave me a comment down below if these are steps that you've already taken. Now, what I'd like to say is that let you know where my position is, and that is that I'm currently holding strong when it comes to HUT, Riot, and Mara. I am currently looking at another mining company out there right now that I think can add some additional value to my portfolio where I am right now. I'll be bringing that video to you soon. There's an additional stock out there that has nothing to do with mining. It's a play that I think everyone should own in their portfolio. But again, always do your own homework and due diligence. Don't just take my word for it or some other analysts out there word for it. Make sure that you yourself are comfortable with any investment that you make. I'd like to also thank all of my subscribers out there who have been supporting me along the way and continue to support me. There are links down below if you'd like to support the channel. And if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get right into it here. This is not going to be a long video, which usually means that it probably will be, right? So let's take a look here at... Let's take a look here on the screen here over on NASDAQ. It basically says 8 of the best mining stocks for 2022. So let's take a look. We're not going to go through those 8, but we are going to touch on the plays that I currently have in my portfolio. And let's go ahead and get started here with Riot Blockchain. Now, it says Riot Blockchain stock is currently on the rise. Now, following a report on the quantity of Bitcoin mined in August, which was down some 15% from this time last year, but up from July 2022 with great potential in front of it. Several analysts consider Riot undervalued right now. Let's take a quick look here and see exactly what the analyst is actually referencing when it says that it's on the rise. Because clearly here, the chart would suggest that Riot is anything but on the rise, right? And we all can remember, if you've been following this particular play, going back to November of last year, this stock was trading at $42.09 a share less than a year ago. Now, we know that the crypto space right now is down some 80–90% off of its highs. And we can take a quick look here and know that Riot from that time span is down practically 85%. Now, when it says it's on the rise, it just depends on where you actually purchased this particular stock. If you're like me, you got in the $4 range, and you're probably feeling pretty good about the decision that you made to get in on Riot. And if indeed you did get in at that price point, then the analyst is correct, because Riot is up some 36% since that time frame. But if you owned it back over here at its highs, I would say that you're probably right now you're still in a space right now of trying to decide whether to probably stay in this particular play or get out. I do love to hear from my subscribers and those who view the channel as to what your position is long-term and short-term. And the reason why I say that is that if indeed your position before you purchased the stock was an investment and not a swing trade, a day trade, or scalp, then you're probably still not really all that concerned about Riot being down some 85% off of its highs just a year ago, because you're in the play long term, and your outlook may be some 5 to 10 years out. I also have a longer term outlook, but I do like to make sure that I'm kept up to date as to what the position is, where the stock is right now, because things change. So what your expectations were when you initially got in, that may have changed along the way. Everybody's financial situation is different, especially in the hard times that we're facing during these economic times due to inflation. So I agree with the analysts that it's on the rise. Again, where I disagree is it depends on where you actually purchased it at. Okay, and again, what your outlook is. So let's go back over here and let's take a look at the other one that I currently own in my portfolio, which is Hut 8 Mining. Now, Hut 8 Mining is a play that I have recently added. Now, the reason why I'm a little late to Hut 8 Mining, not necessarily because I don't necessarily believe in Hut 8 Mining. I just I have so much invested in Mara and Riot that it was hard to find room to put this into my portfolio, right? But there was a subscriber out there that had a lot to say about Hut 8 Mining, that commented on my channel, and basically, I'm not going to say convinced me, but at least I took a look at it and decided that it was something that I needed in my portfolio going forward. Now, let's take a look at what the analysts are saying here. The analysts are saying that Hut 8 Mining, analysts look favorably upon Hut 8 Mining Corp. Now, with 4 analysts giving it a buy rating and 1 giving it a hold, according to CNN Business, the stock is currently trading at $2.09, and investors are giving it a medium price target around $4.75, with a high estimate of $5 and a low estimate of $3.89. Now, it says Hut 8 Mining stands out as one of the world's largest crypto mining companies. Now, the company shows outstanding ESG performance compared to its peers and shows strong quarterly revenue, which is one of the reasons why I decided, after doing some homework, to get in on this particular play of 53.3 million in the first quarter of 2022, according to company press release. Right, so did a little due diligence, did my homework, and decided that I wanted to bring this into the fold. Now, I brought it in to my portfolio as a trade, not something that I'm looking to hold on to long term. However, as Bitcoin goes back up, then it may turn into an investment for me. But right now, I need Hut 8 to get back to $5 a share. And if we can take a look here over on Tip Ranks here, they basically have a high price target of $5 with an average price target of 5 and a low of 5 on it. So a lot of the analysts out there are basically looking at Hut and saying that Hut can get back to the $5 range. It is something that we'll have to take a look at to see long term if Hut can basically get back there. Okay, but for me right now, I don't own a large position in Hut. I have considered dollar cost averaging in, as the stock has basically retraced. As you can see here, as of today, is down to $1.96, where it's currently trading at right now, with a high almost a year ago of $14.52, and we are currently some 87, almost 88% off of its highs just a year ago. So I do have great confidence as Bitcoin recovers that Hut 8 Mining and a lot of the mining companies will basically go along with Bitcoin. I'm going to show you a chart here in just a moment as to why I feel that way. Okay, but let's go ahead and take a quick look here at the next stock here, which is Mara. And as you can see here, it says, besides Core Scientific, Mara Digital Holdings is one of the largest Bitcoin mining operations in the U.S. It says Marathon has a mining facility co-located in Beowulf Energy in Hardin, Montana, enabling Marathon to retain 100% of its mined Bitcoin. Okay, which is a huge reason why it is the leader in my portfolio when it comes to mining stocks. I have it as #1 when it comes to mining stocks, a must own in your portfolio. Okay, again, do your own homework, do your due diligence. Don't take my word for it. Now, so just looking at the very first sentence, this is Marathon Digital is one of the largest Bitcoin mining operations. I want to own the best out there. Now, is Marathon going to be the best 5 years from now or 10 years from now? I sure hope so. I mean, I hope that basically my investment pays off 5, 10 years down the road for me. That doesn't take away from all of the other mining companies with a lot of the things that they're doing that are really, really good in trying to keep pace with Marathon. Okay, so there are a lot of players out there. There's still a lot of money to be made out there. You don't just have to put all of it in on one particular mining company like Mara. There's enough out there to diversify and spread the wealth around. Okay, so, and I hope that you basically are doing that and use good, sound business practices when it comes to the crypto space. Now, what does this price drop mean for the crypto investors? This is for those who invest in crypto for the long term using a buy and hold strategy. Price swings are to be expected. Big dips are nothing to be overly worried about, according to Humphrey Yang, who is a personal finance expert behind Humphrey's Talks. Okay, so who says to avoid checking in on your investment during volatile market dips, right? So I don't follow that advice per se, but I do listen to other analysts out there. I love to get a worldly view and opinion of everyone out there when they speak. I'm not closed-minded when it comes to just basically hearing my own voice, you know, if you will. So you always want to basically have a good overall viewpoint of what other people are basically saying in the space. Now, I do keep tabs on my investments, so I disagree with him from that standpoint that you should basically know what your money is doing at all times. That doesn't mean that you need to basically have an app pulled up on your iPhone or something, and you're currently monitoring the stock every move, every second of the day. But again, that goes back to what I was stating earlier, which is it depends on what it is, why you got into the play to begin with. And that goes back to, what are your expectations of this particular stock? Did you get in as an investor? Did you get in as a day trader? Is it just a trade for you? I mentioned HUD earlier, and I said HUD is a trade for me. And so it is something that I watch. My exit strategy on HUD is to get out at $5. That could change. If indeed HUD continues to retrace, I don't want to, I don't see myself selling my position in HUD. In fact, if it retraces back below $1.50, more than likely, I'm going to basically pick up more shares of HUD, if indeed it does that. But right now, I don't see that happening. Bitcoin would have to retrace way back down, I think, in order for that to happen at this time. And Bitcoin, as you can see right now on the screen, Bitcoin right now is currently at 19,771 trading as of today. And what I've done here is that I've basically done a comparison here on this chart. As you can see, we have Bitcoin, Marathon, we have Riot, and we have HUD 8 mining. Now, as you can see, Bitcoin is in the blue here. And as you can see here, as Bitcoin goes, so does all of the other cryptos, mining companies in this space. Okay, so I'm always mentioning Bitcoin for a reason, because the king of mining is going to be the one who mines the most Bitcoin. Okay, Ethereum is a luxury or an icing on the cake to have. And I didn't say that, that could change, 5 years from now, 10 years down the road. Maybe the mining company that mines the most Ethereum may be the one that carries the day. But as of right now, the mining company that basically that's going to basically rule the day is going to be the company that can mine the most Bitcoin. And the reason why we want to track Bitcoin is very simple, is because if those companies are the ones that's going to, so the company that holds the most Bitcoin, well, if Bitcoin's price goes up, then obviously, as you can see here, Mara here in the yellow here, as you can see, Bitcoin in the blue going down, so is Mara, so is Riot, so is HUD. Bitcoin goes up, so is Mara, so is Riot, and so is HUD. Okay, so they're all tracking Bitcoin to a certain degree. Okay, so all price fluctuations when it comes to these particular plays are pretty much centered around what is Bitcoin doing? When I roll over in the morning time and I get a notification, and that notification says Bitcoin is up $3,800, I'm smiling. Why am I smiling? I don't even have to go to know that to take a look at Mara, Riot, or Hut, or any other of my crypto plays. I just know that I'm going to have a phenomenal day, because as Bitcoin goes, so does these investments. Okay, so I have brought to you a update when it comes to Mara, Riot, and Hut. Again, I will be holding long term for now. If something changes, I will certainly be bringing that, making a video and bringing that to you. If indeed there is a change in regards to any of my investments going forward, I want to basically make sure that if I exit a play, I want to bring that to you. If I add to a position, more than likely I'll mention it in a video. And of course, if I sell, I certainly want you to know that basically I have exited the play, and I also want to tell you why I have exited that potential trade. Well, that's all I have for you today, StockFox family. If indeed you get anything out of my videos at all, and you want to support my channel, please do like and subscribe. And there are some links down below, as well as sending a super thanks to support the channel. Once again, thank you very much for watching my video today, StockFox family. And that's all I have for you, and I'll see you in the next video.